I'm Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound, and let's talk about often. In the phrase early and often, I want to address it regarding taking standardized tests many times. It's become the norm, but Ivy Bound does not like often as your goal. We're a fan of one and done. Study well, hopefully have a good test day, and it's over. You've got four really good ACT sections, ping, great composite. Or maybe it's the two SAT sections, ping, you're done. How good is that? And to do that coincides with our general strategy for prep, which is do it when you have the most time in the year and do it well. Don't plan on stretching it out. Plan on getting all the prep that you would be doing, whether that's a class or private tutoring or diligent work on your own, that you're going to put in the time. You'll take practice tests to know where you stand. And if you're ready to test and have a good test date that first time round, you won't hear from me that you got to test again. Now, there are three categories of students who I then think should test again because they're not comfortable with one and done. Category one, the student who didn't test that first time well. Yes, go at it until you can get your potential. Your potential is known from practice tests. Anything can happen on a given test day. And so if it happened twice, I'd like you to take it a third time. I may ask you to rejigger something along the way so you're not repeating the same mistake that might have plagued you twice before. But by all means, when you know you have the potential to be at 1500 and you only tested at 1390, please go at it. The second category is the student who is short of goal for college, okay? Whether they got the most out of their tests or not, they're not yet at a level where they're likely to get accepted to the college they aspire to. There's no downside to testing again, okay? Realistic expectations, as long as they're realistic, I think are worth striving for. Because you know what? Let's say it's a pretty lofty goal. Realistic, but lofty. The process of striving means if you fall a little short, you've still moved up your capabilities and your likely acceptances. The third category of student for whom often I think is very reasonable is the student who has met her goal, nailed it on the first time or maybe after two times, and now has changed goals, an upward goal, okay? Wanted a certain state school, is now likely to get in, has a chance at getting to a more esteemed school or getting more money from any school that offers merit-based money. A student who's pulled up her scores ends up with a goal and now knows that with more work, a higher achievement is likely. That's the perfect kind of student to try again. There's no downside because colleges, they give you the benefit of the best score. Many of them give you the benefit of the super scored combination. So I have never heard, and I've asked